We didn't say yes sir or yes ma'am. We
What?
were
That's
punished.
so
So I was like,
dumb.
there was reasons
No.
for it. It was respect.
Exactly. Now, Sean, you just made me drag one of my emotes off my bar to who knows where. What?
Red berry in this chocolate.
There's red berry in that chocolate milk? Okay. Well, like I said, Daddy's getting back to streaming. Speaking of which, we're live. What's up, everybody? I'm Hub. You can hear my little scrubster kid over here. His name's Sean. You guys already know. If you don't know, then you... Nope. That was Sin. That was not my kid. That was somebody else. We don't know him. Howdy ho,
I like that.
kiddo. I can't do that fake whisper from uh the what was that?
Family Guy.
Family Guy, yeah.
Herbert the pervert.
Yeah. Oh, and we're already demonetized. Anyway, what's up, everybody? We're gonna be playing some classic World of Warcraft. Me and Sin. Oh wait, not Sin, because.
Fuck you.
Hey, watch your language, young man.
Fudge you.
That's right. Frick you too, man. Heck you. Heck the ever living heck out of you, man. That's heckin' messed up.
You know what?
So smurfing messed up. You don't even. Oh my god, I'm gonna so do that.
Telling Mom.
I'm gonna. You're not invited to my birthday. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna replace all of my swears with Smurf. That'll be great. That's Smurfed up, bro. That's Smurfing silly, Sean. Get out of here. Why don't you go play with your Smurfing toys?
You can make a thing for a hotkey for stuff like that on your streams. If somebody wants to say Smurf it or something.
Yeah. That'll be great. That'll be the next emoji I do, I guess. All right, so hang on. We gotta get back on the questing here. What am I doing? So I gotta go back to Booty Bay, Blood Scalp Ears. Where's this? You're busy? Me too.
I'm busy.
Super busy.
Food.
Okay. Well, you cooked that food. Where was the blood scalps? Let's see.
Arcane leveling is just so overpowered. It makes no sense.
In retail or in classic? Because in classic, it's pretty. It feels pretty solid. I went ice more than anything, but you know, in classic, I also only played a mage up to like level 12. So
Classic, it wasn't really about arcane. Leveling wise, you were fire, just because it did more damage. But PvP,
no. I saw plenty of people AoE grinding Frost. What are you talking about?
if you had someone to do it with,
Yeah.
everybody on my server was fire, dude, just because of PvP. But if you
Palm
were solo
Pyro
PvP,
was definitely Palm Pyro
Palm
was.
Pyro was nasty.
Oh yeah, Palm Pyro was a very solid PvP build, and I've seen it more than my fair share of times. But what I saw most often was Frost Nova, Kona Cold, block, Blink block. You know, the double Frost block build that could Kona Cold and Frost Nova every 2.3 seconds or something. I don't actually know how the build put together, but they were always freezing you. It didn't matter what. Yeah, even as a druid, that was a pain in the butt to fight against. I let me see.
What is this?
It's spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Yes, spaghetti. It's a spaghetti thing. It's a block of wood is what it actually is, but it's painted with spaghetti. It's a toy.
I like spaghetti.
You like paschetti?
Yes.
That's always how kids. Ooh, hello, little level of 41 rogue. Should I fight
I
him?
want you
Should we
to
fight him?
Daddy.
Hang on, Sean.
Daddy. Daddy.
He be dead.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
What, Sean?
I'm drinking the biscotti.
You're drinking the spaghetti? No, go put that back. Hoo-wee. It's good to be back.
I like noodles instead. I like noodles instead. I like noodles instead.
You like noodles?
Yes.
That's what spaghettis are. Spaghetti is noodles. That's what they cook into.
Okay. Let's cook.
Oh, wait, I didn't read this quest. Blood Scalp. Where's it? Sean. No banging. Baron.
I can bang what I want.
I'm okay.
No. I'm glad to hear you're okay.
I am.
Where are these blood? Wait, I think I know what the blood scalp are.
Eat noodles.
Those guys way up top.
What, the blood cell pirates?
No, blood scalp ears. They're blood scalp. That's, they're one of the troll groups, I think, in here.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Here's the deal. You bring me ears of 15 blood scalp trolls, and I'll compensate you well. I'm sure those guys are the ones that are like northwest. They've got to be.
Daddy, I got some noodle. I got some noodle soup.
Oh, okay.
I got noodle soup.
Noodle soup.
Yes, you can eat it.
That's good to know.
You can eat it. You can eat it. Check it out. Check.
We're done playing right now, Sean. Go put it back.
But you're formal.
I know, but we just finished playing. We were sitting there playing after Daddy showered for a while. Now Daddy's got to get back to streaming. I said I'd be back like in an hour, and I didn't come back for like nearly 2. Anywho, let me do this too. I forgot to do this. Sean, you're making too much noise.
Noodle soup.
Oh, I see. That's a big pot for such little soups.
Noodle soup.
Alright, now, that's enough. You're making way too much noise, sweetheart.
Noodles.
I know. You do that again, though, and I'm taking it to your bedroom.
Yummy. It's yummy. That's a noodle soup. I like noodle soups.
Me too.
Mommy like noodle soups.
Mm-hmm. Don't we all?
Oh, everybody like noodle.
Maybe are these the blood scalps? I don't think these are blood scalps.
Too far.
Oh, sure enough, they are. Okay.
I just farted on you, Daddy.
Alright, well, that's enough of that booger.
I tried to fart again. I just farted again.
Keep trying that, you're gonna poop on your pants. Now get out of here. Go play with your toys.
This, Daddy? What is this?
Buttermilk waffles, here.
Wow, I like butter and waffles. I like butter and waffles. They look like pancakes.
Yeah, they sort of do look like pancakes.
Yes, I like What's the mushroom?
Okay. Daddy's invisible right now, too.
Too lazy to quest, so I'll just sit in dungeon queues.
Depending on how big the group is, we might be doing something similar to that in Classic, too. Although I wouldn't say we're sitting in queues. You know, we have to actively keep the group together and actually do it, which is better.
Even if it's just getting out of certain areas, like, you know, the area where you like joins Zul'Farrak. It's worth it, and it's not worth it, because if there's a ton of people there questing and you're getting dunked out, you're better off dungeon grinding.
Well, be careful with whatever that background sound is. someone had some kind of song or something playing in the background for a couple seconds a few streams back. I think it was Dawn. And I ended up getting copyright claim on that video.
For you.
Oh, okay. Well, Daddy's pretty full. You eat them, okay?
I'm making for me. Yummy waffles, Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy and the waffle soup. Waffle soup. Yummy. Waffle soup. That's it. Yummy. Or just chew and lick it. Just chew and lick it. Just delicious one. Daddy. Daddy.
Yes, Sean?
Real meat.
Okay. Daddy's full, like I said.
I got mushroom here to grow. I got mushroom here to grow, Daddy. I got two mushroom to grow.
Okay.
Grow taller like a plant.
What up, Duxty? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, it took me a second to look over at chat. My son, as you can tell, is kind of doing his thing, man. He still wants to play, even though we just finished playing not too long ago. All right, so it looks like I'm about to do RFD.
Daddy,
Yes.
there's free meats.
Oh, Daddy's done. I've already told you that. Go put the meats away.
I'm trying to eat the meats. This is yummy. What's this? What's this, Daddy? Yummy. It's yummy. It's sugar. It's sugar. It's sugar. It's sugar. Sugar. Yummy pretzels.
I'm doing well, Dusty. Thank you for asking. You excited? You hyped for Classic, bro?
Wow. Pretzels.
Lord knows I am.
Just 3 pretzels. Butter.
Sean, did Daddy say he was hungry?
Yes.
No, I said I'm not hungry anymore. Go put it away. You can play with it or you can make it for yourself. What server are you going? Did you already reserve your name, Dusty? Sean, if you keep banging, you're gonna have to go to your room.
I'm pretty cool and strong.
And you're pretty full too.
Yes.
Okay.
Tomato.
Ooh, a chest. Is that a chest? Yeah, it's a chest.
What's a tomato?
No, not yet. Why not? Are you just not subbed? Like, a lot of my buddies aren't subbed yet because they don't want to waste 2 weeks of, you know, like $8 and change. Like, I understand that. When you got bills to pay, man, $8 is $8, right?
Look, it's growing. It's growing. Wow.
I see. It is.
Wow. It is growing. Wow.
The real question is, do we have to get our keys again from SM
My noodle soup design.
Armory or what have you?
Noodle soup design.
Okay, baby boy.
Growing. I just put it down carefully. And it went in here. Like this. I just went in here. And putting the lid on. This mushroom is getting away. I like this mushroom. Grow, 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 grow. Looks like this. This is starting to grow very, very faster. It's starting to grow very fast.
Mm-hmm.
This is very, very, very faster. Pretty strong.
I've gained a few subscribers since my last video. Sweet! We don't really do much Fortnite right now. I'm happy for you, don't get me wrong, but I haven't really been doing any kind of Fortnite gameplay or videos lately. Fortnite just kind of got a little bit boring after like 300 wins, and I never really liked the building element in Fortnite. Like, someone starts shooting at you, you turn around and magically, instantly build the Great Wall of China between you and them. Feels a whole lot less like a first-person shooter that takes, you know, skill at aiming and skill at, you know, placement like that. It's more about building skill, which, you know, I get it. That's a skill in the game, but not one I was very keen on. So I didn't care for that element very much. But yeah, I haven't been playing much Fortnite lately.
We can grow the mushroom there.
Okay, yeah, the mushroom will definitely grow in the trash can.
Yes, a real definitely grow. Just when it's winter.
I'm glad you're good at it, Dusty.
Daddy,
We had, actually, I remember, it was way back in the day.
Daddy.
For a friend of mine, we had a person named Dusty who we helped them get their very first win.
Daddy.
Alright.
Welcome back, Sin. Yes, Sean.
The mushroom will grow in winter. When it's winter.
Mushrooms don't really grow very well in the winter, Sean.
Yes, they will grow in winter.
They usually grow in the summer and spring and fall,
Yes.
but not very much in the winter.
Yes. When it's spring, mushroom will grow in springtime. Springtime. In the spring.
springtime too.
When this mushroom, like springtime.
I'm not real big on Fortnite right now, Dusty, but if you send me a video link, I'll take a look at it later.
And the mushroom will grow in springtime. Too full too.
Alright, looks like they're finally... Can't Hearthstone, though.
Daddy,
What's up, Sean?
my mushroom is better than you, Daddy. Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
My mushroom is better than yours.
Okay.
Will grow. Funny Grandpa, what are you? Funny Grandpa.
Yeah, that was sorry. The noise that you heard was a phone call. My dad was calling me to talk about his will. He thought I was going to be offended by it.
Mm.
It's big enough.
On the off chance that the cancer does pretty rough on him.
Or the surgery, yeah. I told him you know, I don't care about the house. It would be more beneficial for our sister to get it anyways. She has kids, I don't. Ted, my older
Yeah.
brother, already has a house, so if he gets offended by it because he's not getting as much money as he wanted, he can just get over it. We're not kids. I was like, we have to think of a bigger picture here.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't have my head down low thinking, oh man, I'm losing my dad. I have my head held up high that my dad's gonna beat it.
Straight.
My brother's just being a little rat about everything with everything too.
How old is your brother?
He's the oldest.
Hmm.
I'm the jackass of the family, man. I say what I want when I want. I don't hold my tongue towards anyone in the family.
I feel you.
I shouldn't have to. What's going on, Beers?
Hey, Don, how you doing?
Oh my God. Whew. Got done working out. A new personal trainer. He tried to kill me. And this is my first session with him.
You're lucky to be able to afford that kind of stuff, though. I mean, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
not even paying for it. I got free sessions.
Oh, how'd you manage that?
Oh, I'm a good talker.
Fair enough.
Negotiation.
I'm a good talker too, but nobody ever gives me shit for free.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Well, I can't really say that, actually.
Well, let me.
I talk on stream, and I've had people pay my bills for me before, so I guess I better shut up.
So, Sin, your belief is that nobody gives you stuff for free?
Nah, I prefer earning it, dude. I don't go for
No, he's about to school you. I heard it in his mouth. I heard the smile in his voice. He's about to tell you something you don't realize you get for free.
I don't get nothing for free, man. I've earned it. Tell me one thing I've gotten for free.
No, it's not that you don't earn things. That's not the point. But what you speak into your universe is you kind of create. So just be careful what you say you always get. If it's a negative thing, you know, you probably don't want to always get it. So,
Nah, I don't ask for much anyways, dude. I'm a really easygoing person.
well, I'm not saying you ask for stuff, but it's some.
Oop.
The
I
only
hope
thing,
that's not just me.
only thing I'm asking for right now is my dad's surgery goes smoothly. That's the only thing I care about.
Exactly. So,
My fiance could call me and say the car broke down. I'd be like, all right, I guess I have to cash in the money I didn't want to use. But other than that, nothing's gonna worry me other than what's going on. Not asking for nothing.
well, that's good.
As long as my bills are paid, my dad's fine. That's all I can ask for.
Well, you can't ask for anything more than that.
Yep.
Basically, your needs met and family healthy. So, by the way, I am praying for your dad. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
Same.
I really appreciate it.
No stress, man. No stress.
Hey, I'm gonna get a birthday present for your little guy.
Oh yeah.
His next birthday. Yeah, it's a karaoke machine, but it's got a really big speaker that plays loud music.
Oh yeah. Listen to
So,
you. I
and
thought
then
you
a
were
small
serious for a
drum-
minute there.
And a small drum set,
Oh, he's got one of those.
and maybe a saxophone. You know, and then you also never want to go away from like a bullhorn, you know, so you can get your attention.
Yeah, the air horn. Daddy. It's just what I need.
Today
fired.
on Hubster Stream, little man goes ham.
Yeah.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Exactly. So I just love it when cars try to hit pedestrians.
Sean. I'm laughing at you because you're being silly. Now you need to be quieter though. Hey, what did Daddy just say?
My friend's
Not
kid
sure.
would just drop the line on him. You're not my dad. I don't have to listen to you.
Oof.
He
My
said
kid said that
to him
he'd get it paddling. What's that?
He said that to him once when he took him to the pool, saying you can't jump off in the shallow end. He screamed right next to the lifeguard. You're not my dad. I don't have to listen to you. Best
Man.
line I ever taught that kid.
Is it actually his dad though?
Yeah, he's a dad.
Oh God.
It's always hilarious, but when he pulls it, it's always at the wrong time and in the bad place.
You are a horrible brother. Yep.
Nah,
Daddy
I'm the godfather. It's my best friend.
Mm.
Well, you're a you're a great godfather, a terrible best friend.
Yeah. My kid said that I'd paddle him. Oh, I'll paddle you if you be bad in public. My son's got all kinds of zest right now. I'm telling you, holy crap, something must have gone down in Orgrimmar. There's dead night elves, gnomes, dead female human. See, that's a male night elf. That's
Asmongold was
female
trying to
and
get a bunch
dead.
of people together to go raid.
Oh, it must have been this layer. Good gosh.
He had like
A bunch
4
of dwarves. See, you can tell the skeleton if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, 45s against level 60 guards.
55 guards, mostly. Only the boss room had 60 guards. If you had a really coordinated group, you could actually get into the capital cities. But it was real tough because, you know, the guards spawned more guards. So.
Yeah, when I did my capital city raiding, it was in Lynch King, so it was, what, level 80?
80 or 85, something like that. 70 was 70 was TBC, and 80 I think was Lich King, and then whatever came next was like 85.
Cata was 85. Pandera went from 85 to 90. Then Legion from Twitter was after Pandera.
I don't know. Only ones I know in chronological order are Classic, and that's it. I'm just kidding. Classic, TBC, Wrath of the Lich King.
Yeah, the only ones that matter.
Yeah.
Daddy,
Yes, Sean.
yours is better than mine?
My what is better?
Your mushroom is better than mine.
Oh, okay.
Don't be silly. Don't be silly, Daddy. Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
The gear they give on these freaking characters. Such gorbo.
I wouldn't care. I'd just be happy I had a character.
True, true. I'll not be the one fussing, but you've got a character. You've got 3 characters.
Yeah, they're just waiting to get going.
Right? This is another scenario. They're like, honestly, I'm very happy to be playing this because I don't want to by any stretch of the imagination seem ungrateful. Hey, you're being too loud again. I don't want to seem at all ungrateful because I get a little bit more practice on the top end. I get some more experience and understanding of some of the level 40 through 45 areas, quests, dungeons, that refresher. And I'm very grateful for that opportunity. But I was more excited when I made Gorith my main on the server that we're going to be playing on, the main, the one that's not going to get wiped, than I was about making this character and joining back in here.
Well, of course.
Because I'm soon to have now had 4 characters that'll go through the wipe experience. And it's nice. I'm so glad for the refresher. But it'll be real good when I know everything I do is actual progression. It'll feel good.
Oh, I can't wait. And after everything's set, we can get raid nights going, whatever else.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't be silly, Daddy. Don't be silly.
Don't be silly.
Yes.
I'm thinking it'll either be Tuesdays or Thursdays and probably Saturdays for raids.
Don't be silly.
And then Sunday we're gonna do gnome hunting.
Gnome punting. That's
No
right.
punting. No punting.
Saturday,
No
I work
punting.
Thursdays.
No punting.
Well, then maybe
And
Tuesdays.
Saturdays.
Don't
Well, then maybe you'll get it on the Tuesday
silly
raids.
me, Daddy.
But we gotta have a weekend raid, and Sunday is, a lot of people's day of rest. Maybe we'll do a Sunday after, like, in the evening. My whole point is we're gonna have to, there's no way to please everybody. Of course, everybody knows that. There's no way to please 100% of everybody. And they're gonna be a little bit versatile. They're gonna move, probably once or twice. Is this thing not open, Sean? Jeez. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. So, but at the same time, while there's no way to please everybody, what I'm planning on doing as we get ready and as we start to get a few members close to the max, I'll put in a message. Sean, stop. Hey, stop. I'll put in a message. I said stop. For everybody to get.
Going multiple raids during the week.
Well, we're gonna have multiple raids during the week, but that's part of why I want to start with over 100 people. I want to get more than just one core group going. Back in original Classic, by the end of Classic, I think we had like 4 or 5 full groups, core groups
But
doing
don't you
full
get locked
rotations.
out once you start a raid, you're locked out for the week.
I'm saying we had enough people that we ended up doing.
You can't literally switch groups.
No, I mean once you.
But you can run your alt. You can run an alt with the other group.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I had. Hang on one second. This guy's asking me a question. Whew. Sean, do you need to go to your room? How many times do I have to tell you to be quiet? Go to your room for a little while. Go to your room for a little while. I've told you way too many times now, and you're just not paying Daddy no attention. Take a couple of these toys and go to your room.
How was the wifey's first day at work?
She enjoyed it, and now she's out visiting family, telling them all about it.
That's good though.
Yeah.
As long as she enjoyed it.
I don't want too many. No. No too many. Only one. One.
So this guy today had me doing squats and deadlifts and shoulder presses.
Oof. After my shoulder getting busted up the way it's busted up, I can't imagine trying to do some of those
Yeah,
shoulder
no.
presses.
I'm not really flexible. So
Even
the
squats, if you
was-
had the weight back there. That
Oh,
would
I
be tough.
didn't have any weight on. I just had the bar. He was working on my form. But
And the bar is
I'm
45 pounds, if I
over
remember right.
300 pounds. Yeah, it's 45 pounds, but I'm 300 and some change. So just squatting down with my own weight, that's
Shoot.
a pretty damn good
Those
workout.
are
That's like putting
rookie
100
numbers. Those are rookie numbers,
That's like
fam.
150 pound with a bar. That's like doing 150 pounds on a squat. You know,
Mhm.
I'm out of shape. So he goes, okay, let's do a few more sets of these. And I'm like, okay.
That reminds me of a conversation
Yeah.
I had with my doctor. The first time I went to the doctor, he said, "Man, you're out of shape." I had to argue with the man. I told him round is a perfectly good shape. I want a second
Amen.
opinion. So
Exactly.
I went to the next doctor. I like him a bunch. He says I'm the perfect weight. Just about 11 and a half feet too short.
Well, exactly.
My
11.5 feet.
Yeah, 11 and a half feet too short. He also said this other thing. He said I need to eat more Burger King. And it was kind of weird. I mean, what he actually said, word for word, was, I need to eat less McDonald's. So I'm just reading between the lines here. But,
I'm trying to make the best of it.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm sure that's what he meant.
Right.
Maybe he meant Taco Bell or Chick-fil-A or
Yeah, no,
Popeye,
Taco Bell is
KFC.
like, man, it's they should change their logo or their motto. You know, instead of run for the border, it's run for the banyo.
in some places, that's
I
the
mean-
nearest border.
Oh my gosh.
Are you trying to get out of work today? Do you want to crap your pants to do it? Come on down to Taco Bell. You know we got you.
I've never had that issue with Taco Bell. I'll tell you what I have had that issue with. There's been a couple of Chinese places I've gone to that I very much enjoyed the food. But about 10, 15 minutes later, I was shooting liquid fire out of my butthole. And that
Well, yeah,
that
they
was
use
the norm.
Cheapest, they use a lot of great seasoning and the cheapest meats.
I think it had something to do with like MSG or what have you.
Well, they have all that. I mean, a lot of salt, a lot of crazy. Yeah, Chinese food bad. Even sushi. I had sushi the other day, and I was feeling terrible afterward. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Sushi usually makes me feel good. And I'm like, man, once you get all you do a cleanse and you get all the artificial flavor colorings and stuff like that out of your system, man, you have that again, man, you just feel like shit. It's like, I can't eat out anymore. It sucks.
Man, I feel you. That's how you know we're getting
I
old.
can't even eat at good restaurants. It's like, I'm like, how are you guys seasoning this? And then I'm like, damn. I went out with friends the other night. I brought my own damn food to a restaurant that they were buying for. I'm like, this is just wrong. This is wrong. I'm like, but I didn't want to feel like shit afterward, and I'd already been down. I lost 5 pounds the night before, and I ate my own food, didn't eat their food, and I lost 3 pounds the second day. So I was like, if I would have ate there, I would have gained the 5 pounds I'd lost back, and it would be 8 pounds the other way,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of your weight loss comes from the kitchen. A lot of people don't understand that. I actually need to start cooking more at home versus letting Misty be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go pick us up something to eat." Now, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, knock yourself out. Do you, boo boo?
Yeah.
But those 4 days I'm home, I need to start
Doing a little
making
better.
Yeah. Well, you're young too. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Well, yeah. You should start.
Listen
learning about your
here,
body.
whippersnapper. Actually, that's about the time I feel like that starting to lose weight becomes a lot more challenging just because your body is like set in
A
its
little bit more
ways or
challenging.
whatever.
Not near as bad as 40. And then try 50. Ooh.
Well, it doesn't help having a bum knee either. So like, I
I'm
can't.
about to say, man, those numbers do not compute at this stage in life.
Yeah. Uh-oh. What did we do? I thought I locked my keys in the car.
Ooh.
Don't talk on the phone when you're trying to get 1,000 things out of the car and you have your hands full.
Ooh, speaking of the phone, I gotta make a phone call. Thank you.
Wow. It is nice and cold in here. Well, I'm going to touch you here in a little bit.
Somebody at the door?
Yes.
Okay, give Daddy just a minute. Coming! Alright, I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, I'm back.
Shit time. Shit time. Shit time. Shit time. Make it to shit time. Shit time, Daddy. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Ryan. Ryan. I want to eat chicken and rice. Shit time. Shit time.
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna enjoy Furious Howl. My mana is what I was gonna say. What's going on, Zach? Okay, definitely not interested in your nonsense. You coming up into someone else's channel spamming the chat? That's the kind of crap people ignore and ban, for the record.
What happened?
Oh, just someone on Mixer. Coming in, spamming chat.
Sounds about right for people.
Yeah. Kids, you know how they are.
I want to do this.
They got that I, me, and my mentality.
I can eat.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with a lot of things, it can be like that.
Yeah. Kids and youth, man. Kids and youth. It is what it is.
You know another dungeon I can't wait to run?
What's
Black
that?
Phantom Depths.
Black what?
Black Phantom Depths. Or Black Phantom Deep, my bad.
Oh, I was about to say, I was getting a little confused.
There is no such dungeons in You Want High.
I mean,
You know.
you're pretty close to one or two of them. Black Rock Depths. Yeah.
I definitely can't wait to run that. That's my favorite. That and Molten Core. And
Hey, you gotta pick up the lid. Pick up the lid before you break it. Is this where Mel goes? Pick up Mel. Pick up the turtle. Take down Mel and the turtle. Where the animals
Ah.
Where the stuffed animals go? Put them where the stuffed animals go. Put the stuffed animals away.
Oof. Will it make me feel better?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm a doctor.
You're a doctor? You're a lot of things. A teacher, a principal, a doctor.
gangster.
Yeah, that too. You're a tooth fairy.
If he's the tooth fairy, he owes me some money.
Why, you got on too much meth, done lost all your teeth? What's going on here?
You know how it is. The tooth fairy didn't pay many visits as a kid.
Ah.
You got your teeth. I got your teeth, Daddy. To the tooth fairy.
Let me know when he meets the Easter Bunny. I got questions.
Buy eggs and bunnies or what?
How the hell is a bunny gonna lay an egg? You got some
Whoever
explaining.
said anything about the bunny laying the eggs?
Look, man. The society we live in has questions. I needs to know. And it's crazy. Like, I'm looking at the damage meter for what this arcane mage I'm leveling is doing, and like, what the hell?
Sounds like mommy cell.
4K DPS at level 22. Like that's broken.
Now we're starting to get a little bit more feral gear. Oh, them shoulders make a nice upgrade compared to that other POS. I remember the flesh-hide shoulders, the things we got right here, were the toughest thing for me to get back in the last beta. First thing that dropped here.
Mhm. This boss trips me out. This catch be too ugly to eat.
What?
It's just this boss in this dungeon. He has a mechanic where he pulls out a fishing rod, pulls you to or towards him. He'll say like you're too puny or like you're too ugly to eat.
Hmm. This group's actually making me have to drink. Sad day to be a druid. This sure is some good water. What up, Nathan? What's up, sweetie?
I need to put dishes away so I can wash what's in the sink. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Read. All 3 volumes of the what? Of the excuse me, what now? How are you doing, Nathan?
You may not pull another toy. The tracks have to be picked up and the food has to be picked up. Let me put away the doctor stuff. Do you have any more? Where's the shop? Where's the shop?
Alright, I'll be right back, everybody. Like I said, I gotta go help the wifey do dishes, so be back as soon as that's done.
3 forever.
All right. What up, Colton? I'm back, by the way.
I posted something in Discord.
Oh yeah. What's up, Kaiser?
It's in the World of Warcraft channel.
Alright.
They're releasing another PvP. It's tonight, Eastern.
Eastern, you said?
That's the only good thing about the guild I'm in. Discord. Anything that's WoW news gets posted immediately.
Yeah, no, I've got people sent me a message saying there was a Sean saying that there was a blue post as well. But I looked and I didn't see a blue post at the time, so somehow some of these guys get blue posts prior or something. I don't know.
Well, they have a bot that does it for them. So.
Oh, that is nice. What's up, Kaiser? You also have Discord? Well, get in our Discord, Kaiser. You're welcome to it.
Like, there's even one that's it says extended queues expected on Herod and Whitemane Classic WoW server. So that's when they added in the new Classic problem because they added US servers for lag, PvP Eastern Time server.
Yeah.
So if we don't do Herod, we can always go there since it's the Eastern.
Yeah, I would like to. I think that would be much better not having queues. I want to wait until it gets like to medium to make sure that it has solid population, and maybe we'll all like pour it over real quick, fast, in a hurry.
Well, see, the joy of it all is though. If,
I'm sure that it'll be medium or even high pop by the time, you know.
it comes around to it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to be frustrated with queues, and they're immediately going to go to a different server.
Yeah, and plus there is that small advantage of we were playing on the quote-unquote real server, you know?
Yep.
Because back in the day, I was on Spirestone, which was one of the most popular servers. But then later, when I came back to World of Warcraft, I specifically went for one that wasn't, like, max pop. And it was Coil Fang, also dubbed Coil Fail, just because of how unpopular it was. Which, you know, we were behind the giant primary servers on most of the raid content. Because the people, it wasn't as high pop. It didn't seem to matter too much, though, because, again, World PvP and TBC was not really much of a thing.
It all came down to Arena,
Yeah.
which I love Arena.
I enjoyed arenas. I mean, I was expected to go super-duper resto, and I basically did, but I was way more feral than resto, which made me way tankier than most of the other healing druids.
I did.
Well, I did duos. I did duos with a Fury Warrior, which was very weird because, you know, most people would agree the primary PvP spec for Warrior was arms, you know?
Yep. I did mine as a, let's see, my first character for Season 1 was Beastmaster Hunter, the second one, Season 1, was a mage. My third one was my Enhancement Shaman, which was overpowered. Like, completely overpowered. And then my prot Paladin healing spec, which was amazing. You couldn't kill me, but the fact of it is that my heals were outrageous.
Oh, phone's ringing? No, that's an alarm. Oh, it means it's a note for bedtime for Sean. Is it 8 o'clock already? Should be 8. It's 7.
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Is Sean supposed to start going to bed at 7, honey? Next week. Okay, well, that's fine, Sean. That's... What? Well... soon, but not yet.
What do you need to come? What do you need?
It was just the alarm.
Oh, it's okay. Just leave it here. It's okay. Just leave it here. Look. There.
What is your Discord? Can you put the stream link? Yeah, give me 1 sec.
You left the pasta out. You're not leaving it out. You understand me? You put the pasta away.
Is it not going into, Am I missing Twitch? Or Nightbot not working on Twitch anymore? I don't know what's going on.
No claws, mommy. I said there's no claws. No claws. Today is not fair. No.
Yeah, alright. I'll have to get the link the old-fashioned way, I guess. Give me 1 second. Sean, that's enough.
Is it, Dad? Is it?
Yeah, it's quite enough. Alright. Alright, I got Discord. Hopefully it'll work. Because I'm not seeing my messages coming through right now. Do you guys see it on YouTube? Oops. Oops. Ooh, spider soap. Alright, I gotta move these a little. Let me put the new pants on. So did you get the Discord link? Did it pop into the chat? Because like I said, I'm not seeing it on my end. And I didn't see you join Discord either. Alright. Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on with it. Ren, can you give him the Discord link? I can send it to you on Discord or whatnot. Who sent who what? No, I'm just asking if you can give him the Discord link. Like, I'll send it to you on Discord, and then you send it in the chat. Because for whatever reason, they just did an update. Oh, I'm hearing an echo. They just did an update on Restream, and now I can't apparently actually send you guys messages. Oh, here, you know what I can do? Hang on, I can do it like this. Let me make sure this guy doesn't die real quick. I can just jump in my own stream on YouTube. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Here we go. There. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. I mean, now it's going to look like there's a fake viewer because I'm sitting in my own stream. Whatever. Yes, Sean. Dang. people now that come into the stream greeting me like that. That's wicked. I love it. You and Rin both. What up, Scully? Haha, thanks, Kaiser.
Ow.
What's up?
I mean, it's now full.
What's now full?
The servers is a high or full except for RP and Fairbanks is medium now, and Israel is medium, but it's not a PvP server. Basically, other than Fairbanks, like all these PvP servers are
Either high or full now.
They haven't added Stalag in yet, so.
Yeah, they're gonna be adding a couple new ones, brand new.
Well, Stalag's on here right now. It says offline, but it's on here.
Ah. Now that makes me wonder if we maybe ought to try snagging names on there. I mean, what's the ideas? I wonder.
Well, you know, they could be tricking us, and we end up on a server that has no population.
I'll put it wherever. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, so. And they got 2 oceanic ones. I don't know. Interesting. I'm gonna check just because I'm stubborn.
Well, as more and more servers fill up, they're going to have to add more, just the simple fact that they want everybody to be able to experience the game.
Yeah. Once people start streaming, like it'll
Oh, it's gonna
spike for a month,
blow
you
up.
know.
It's gonna blow up. It's gonna have huge numbers day one, and then it'll go up real a real quick spike, and then it'll have kind of a falling off over the next, say, 2 weeks or so, a pretty solid falling off. And then what I suspect is gonna happen is after the fall off, it's gonna start to balance out, start to steady out, and then slowly start to gradually increase again as people get it back into retail and go, all right, well, I've done everything. I mean, there's nothing more I can do. I've gotten every raid. I've gotten a lot of and And I still want to play World of Warcraft, but there's nothing to do. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got this level 7 warrior on, blah 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 classic, and they'll log back in and go, they'll start to realize and start to fall in love with the game and the aspect of working for what you achieve, etc.
Well, a lot of people aren't even going to be playing day one too. You got to take that into retrospect because a lot of people don't want to deal with the hassle of.
Well, all that, and it's a
Class.
weekday start, beginning of the weekday kind of start. Like I said, it's gonna be a real,
They're trying to get a lot of
jam-packed.
people out of the starting one.
Yeah,
areas.
it's gonna be
So
jam
then that's
packed,
true.
and then it's gonna have a real sharp ramp up, and then it's gonna have a steady decline over the next couple weeks, and then next month, and then it'll stabilize, and then it'll have a slow but gradual increase. Mark my words. Mark my words. I will draw you guys a freaking graph picture if you want.
Mark your words. Mark.
Didn't even catch that pun, but it's worth it. It's a beautiful pun. Very punny, sir. Very punny. Oh, Payo, don't you go dying on me now. I ain't supposed to be the one healing, but I will be the one
Pulling
healing.
my money. Well, this tune's not going to be much help. 100 with 97 gold on him. Log out. Too bad you don't have a character on one of the servers I play.
I might. I don't remember what server, what for sure servers you play, but my Gorith, my main, is on Coil Fang, I think.
Nope.
That's too bad.
Only thing I could do is create a low character, level him real quick, and then just sell all my like an engineering sell off or something like that on him or something. I have on my rogue. I leveled him from 90 to 110 doing pet battles.
Yeah, see, that makes no sense. I don't agree with that.
So I have shit for gear. But I'm level 110. To have a raid to get gear. And I have no money to buy gear.
I'm just leveling on mage right now, dude. Level 25.
That's almost 1,000 gold.
Oh.
He's not level 110, he's only level 100. But I can do a pet battle. And make some gold.
The way I made most of my gold back in TVC was I took a level 70 character and I went and soloed lower Black Rock, upper Black Rock, Sholomance, although upper Black Rock was kind of tough at level 70. Sholomance, what was the other one's names? Basically all the in-game 60 content prior to like Molten Core and whatnot. And I would be taking the Eternal Essences or whatever they were, I forget back then, because I was an enchanter. And then I'd be selling those things for like 25, 40 gold a pop. Of course, now they're probably like way more. Because back then, 1,000 gold was still a lot, but it wasn't like tons and tons like it was in Classic. 5,000 gold at that point was tons and tons. Because that's what like the epic flying mount, passenger mount cost, like 5,000 gold. Which was insane.
Shoot, you were considered rich if you had 2,500 gold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a lot. Ooh, what is this? What are these? Like pizzones? Sweet, wifey just brought me some food. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I'm letting them know because I'm healing. I'm like, just so you guys know, these things my wife brought are scrumptious. So now I got food in front of my face, so you guys might die now. Somebody's crinkling up in the mic. Wow, these are good. Hmm?
Show them.
Oh. Check these out, guys. She brought me 4 of them, too. It's like 2 big old heaping sandwiches worth of delicious food. Thank you, by the way, Kaiser. I mean, I type like normal speed for me.
Probably all he hears is taka 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 taka.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you type, by the way.
Daka, daka, daka.
Yes.
I believe it.
I had pizza.
Mm.
What you have for lunch?
Hang on. Try not to let these guys die.
What you have for lunch?
The rest of the butter chicken that I didn't eat last night.
You're killing me, Mark.
What?
I'm freaking starving. And you're over there going, oh my God, these things are so big. It's all these sandwiches.
They are pretty good. You don't even know, man.
You know what I'm eating for lunch?
A pickle.
A fork in the eye.
What?
Fork in the eye.
That's smurfing messed up, bro.
That's like food. Like, arr.
What just happened?
I heard. We just finished the dungeon.
You teleported?
Yep. You salty, Ren? Where's my sandwich, wifey? He's salty.
Well, I tell you, these sandwiches are not salty.
No. Oh! They're delicious. Look at this pita bread with all the stuff like fresh bell peppers and
Pork.
pork and
This teriyaki pork
Alright, screw you. I'm gonna go make food.
with
on pita bread too, so it's a little
I used
better
to
on
have a
carbs.
friend named Mark.
There was this one guy once named Hubster. He was pretty alright until
Like I'm looking down at my left foot going,
Ryan, you can get them from Fresh Market.
Fresh Market.
Yeah, Anjana got that $20 meal, whatever.
Oh, is that what these are?
Mm-hmm.
They're good. Expensive for what you get,
That's really good.
but Aunt Jana apparently bought them. I was wondering what in the world. Like, I don't remember you getting these. 'Cause we do our shopping together.
definitely beats eating out.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, they give you everything prepared. The meat is marinated. The meat's already marinated. The veggies are already cut. Granted, they're supposed to be kebabs, so you grill them. But I cut up the veggies more
Mm-hmm.
and cut up the the pork in
So,
smaller pieces
Mm-hmm.
There was after
and
Pandera,
sear it in the pan.
and and then it was Battle for Azeroth.
But that
Ah.
cuts the time of meal preparation, you know. All you gotta do is warm up, cook that up, and warm up the pitas, put them in the pita bread, and done. If I had done it from scratch, I would have spent like more than half an hour more preparing this. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta make 130,000 gold in the next 4 or 5 hours. Now I'm a hunter. I'm grinding leather, and then I make armor and sell it to a vendor at
Well, there you go.
And we get the shirt.
and they drop all sorts of
Dessert? What kind of dessert?
stuff.
Done. These things, I'm telling you.
I know. I'm about to get on a plane, fly to South Carolina.
Flarelina?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, you're welcome. Come on, I'll give you one. If you get here in the next little while, anyway. I'm telling you what, Ren. What are those? That looks like
Saying by
pie.
the time I get there won't be any of that whatever you're eating left.
My grandpa already started.
Good not to eat at this point. So I'm a Beastmaster spec on this tune. Got 2 gorillas out, and I'm just tearing it up.
Oh, that can't be good for our diet. What is that? It's like cheesecake. Like cheesecake meringue cheesecake. It's kind of weird. It's good.
Yeah, that's
That
really
cannot
healthy for
be.
your diet.
I'm about to say that cannot be good for our diet. These would be good because I mean they're low fat. It's pork, which isn't the best. On pita bread with grilled kebab veggies, like no sauces, nothing like that. Just
Get rid of the bread, and you're good.
well, it's pita bread, so it's better than regular bread. Like flatbread.
Right. But still, you're dealing with yeast and all that stuff.
What'd
Well,
you say about?
if you don't want yours, I can eat it.
No, I didn't say that. No,
You say it's not good for your diet.
not. Those are dangerous words, there, sweetheart. You know better than anger a fat man.
Look, I already started.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't believe me?
Mm-hmm.
You can lose a finger. Get between a fat person and their food.
She's about to lose more than a finger.
You gotta sit right there.
That's it. Really? I don't feel as it. I think you lied to me.
No.
Did I get it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
quit being
got some
stingy.
green shoulders drop. That's
Hey, you
14
got a
gold
piece
right
of
there.
Hmm?
I can eat too. It's really good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good.
I think I got room in my tummy for yours and mine.
For yours and mine? Oh, I'm sure you do.
If I don't have enough room in my tummy for yours and mine, at least I have enough room for yours. And then I can save mine for later.
That's the way that works.
She's a smart woman.
Yeah, she is smart. A little too smart. She's about to get bopped. Don't do that. It wouldn't be proper for me to bop you for realsies.
So fast in this retail, it's not even realistic by a close.
What's so fast in
it's-
the retail?
They move so fast. Zam, these gorillas are running like 80 miles an hour to the target
I'm gonna put it in the
on a
fridge.
charge.
I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
Okay. Am I not eating anymore? Is that what's up? Or you just waiting until I'm finished?
But if you want, I can leave it here. I just figured you'd rather have it cold.
Okay, yeah, that works.
I'm gonna leave it in this plate.
Okay. Well, he's prowling on these. Excuse you. I'm swearing. I'm telling you. She don't understand the dangers of tempting a fat man. It's really my fault. I never educated her on the fine etiquette about dining next to a fat man.
You're turning into a skinny man, so that's okay.
I'm not a skinny
She's
man
a-
yet.
Yeah, she
No,
seems
but
really
you're less
nervous
dangerous.
about that.
You're less dangerous.
Less no, more dangerous if anything. I'm hungrier. Don't bite me. I'll bite you back. Ow! Now, dadgummit.
Did that really hurt?
Yes. You just bit the fool out of me.
I guess it better. See,
Oh, yeah.
you instantly felt better.
Oh, yeah.
Don't lie.
Mm-hmm. Tell you what, you can kiss better.
So these are nice shoulders. I think they would work for you. Ability, 30 stamina,
You're dropping
10
your
crit,
weight.
What up, Dragon Claw? No.
17 intellect.
Excuse you.
You look like you don't need that last one. I thought about going Evesies with it. Like, you get 3
Evesies?
and I get 3.
So
But I
From my
thought,
last
I'm gonna give
conversation,
him
Mark.
4, so I can only eat 2 and then dessert.
What about our last conversation?
That I had with
Let's go
Jeff,
take a bath.
Jeffrey Bard, the
Give Daddy
for,
some points and
ashes.
then go straight to bed.
Where's paper?
Last conversation you had with Jeff? Wait,
I was talking to him about
Paper
crafting.
scissors. Paper scissors.
which
Say
Jeff?
And,
night to Daddy. Say night to Daddy.
I love you. Say night-night, everybody.
Nobody.
You want to say it to their face?
Yes. I can say
Here.
to your face. Say what? Daddy, do.
Say night-night, everybody.
Say night night.
No, put the pencil down.
Don't-
Say night-night, everybody. I hope you like your taco. Oh, I love my taco. I love my wife who made them. What are you doing? Put
He's
this.
trying to dig into your taco.
No. Have we not explained to you the delicacies of dining next to a fat man? That's dangerous. You might lose that arm.
No,
Now wait, wave night night, everybody. My son's going to sleep. It's bedtime for him. All right, you were talking about
Come on, son. Let's go.
you were talking about a conversation you had with Jeff. Which Jeff, by the way?
Yeah. Jeffrey Bard.
Ah, okay.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah.
What about it?
So I was concerned about that, and I said, you're saying that you can make a name for yourself, but the only way you really can do that is if you can get recipes no one else can get, or that you can do things and make alterations, and
I moved it.
have to specialize
So
so
we
that
have-
you're.
Sorry, Don. Give me 1 second. I moved it so we have more time, more room to play in the middle of the room. You hear me, honey? I'm interrupting Don like over and over to try to respond to you. All right. I apologize, Don. Go ahead.
Oh, no problem. I'm trying to figure out how my pets are doing a terrible job of protecting me. We need to put them back on defensive. That would be smart.
I love you.
Anyway, so he was
They'll defend you a little better that way, anyway.
the Star Wars Galaxy model he really liked, and they had, I think, probably the best crafting I've ever seen in the game. And
In SWG?
Yeah.
Or I don't remember the crafting very well in that game. It's been so long.
so it was very detailed, and you had to eat certain food, wear certain gear, type of crafted machine that was crafted with the highest quality. And remember, resources were 1 to 1,000
Mm-hmm.
different qualities, and they were found random spawns around the worlds. And
I
so
remember that.
sources were different. So, some were more resources, more moldable. It would make, better heavy armor or better leather armor or better, stats one way or another. And then as you researched, you could put more into a certain stat or more into a different stat. You could go for, or resistance, or like there was a whole bunch of different things that you could specialize. And so gave you a lot of things. And he said he's modeling the crafting after that because he wants to give a name for themselves and be able to do stuff and have that customization to make things unique, which would help for eliminating theory crafting for like the one meta that everybody has to be, because there's so many different element into that. You start adding in armor sets, and you have so much flexibility.
I'm serenading Peo.
It's the one thing that Classic has so many armor sets and trinkets and different little things make up for inefficiencies in the balancing game.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You can use that engineering.
Welcome back. What was the verdict? What'd you get?
I made stir fry.
Oh, my wife made that last night. Or no, it was the night before. Last night was like leftovers and stuff.
I was trying to wait for Missy to get home, man. I was hungry.
I'm serenading Peo over here because the entire group left and it's just me and him. So I'm like, just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
No more.
Let's see where I'm at on the gold. Wow. I needed to start this like 2 weeks ago.
So you're trying to do it by tomorrow?
Yeah, I have to cancel my subscription, and I don't think you can use a token if your subscription is canceled. You can't log in past level 20, so you
You'd
can't
have to
use
be
a token.
you'd have to have that crazy amount of money on a level pre-20, 20 or lower, or pre-30 was it?
No, but you can't you can't use the auction house. You can't use mail. Like you're really
Yeah.
limited.
You'd have to buy it ahead of time.
Yeah, you have to buy it ahead of time.
Oh.
So, or I'm just gonna have my.
You helped me out. I can return the favor, but it's cutting into bill money.
No.
But if you're worried
Don't-
about
no.
if you're worried about not being able to, I can return
I'm
the
just
favor.
I'm trying to cut stuff down and just waiting for a check and then re-up it. So I might have to be down for a couple days. But it's not the end of the world.
No, my point is if there's any chance that you're gonna miss
Oh no,
part
I'm not.
part of
It's not.
live,
No,
then
no. I have lots of checks coming in, so
okay. I'm
I
not
get
gonna
paid
overextend
many
my arm
times.
anymore because That was already a pretty dangerous offer. I still don't know how one of my bills is
Yeah.
going to get paid this month. But my point is, we can make it work for Classic for you.
No, I got it. Okay, so we'll be
Alright,
fine.
sweet. Good deal. Yes, Dragon, I'm loving my taco thing. It is delicious. I've taunted both Sin and Don over here a bunch.
See, the worst thing to
with
do
these
is to
tacos.
taunt the chef who's hungry in the chat.
Mm.
There's a ton of stuff I could cook downstairs, but I don't want to.
But I don't want to. I gotta do that for work.
Honestly, dude, I don't even really have to do that much at work right now. So I mean, that's why I want to get back into cooking at home. You know, I want to regain my love for cooking at home.
You gotta have time to do it and not be exhausted.
I can help you with that. You see, you have a love for cooking, or at least you did, and I have a love for eating. I get the feeling these yeah. I get the feeling. You see, thing is, right? I started smoking at a young age. I also quit at a young age because I wised up. And then I was super scrawny. So about the same time I was quitting, my family was like, "You need to eat. You need to eat. Here, have this and add lots of butter." Well, I discovered,
The Southern life.
yeah, I discovered that I love food after I quit smoking. And yeah, I stayed healthy. Like I worked and I worked out a bunch, and I was very physical up until I got busted up. And that was a huge thing, going from active physical lifestyle to suddenly very sedentary, very sitting still, very not moving very much, not able to move a whole lot. And then at the time I was still kind of eating, like, you know, aside from the period during the surgery, because, you know, I couldn't eat anything for a while. But anyway, aside from all that, like, I was eating still real well after getting busted up, and then I wasn't moving like I was before. I wasn't getting the workout. So
That one little difference can make a big difference.
that was a huge difference. Total lifestyle change.
Yeah. The amount of food I eat now versus what I used to eat is just so minuscule.
You guys should go show some love real quick. Anyone out there on Twitch? Show some... Oop, that poor guy. Oh, it's... Hang on. That's cute. How bad do you boys want to chase me? That's the real question.
All right.
Alright, alright, alright.
No, I kind of have an idea what I want to make Saturday when I get off. I'm gonna make some chimichurri steak tacos with a mango
Oh.
salsa.
Finally died.
My God, you guys don't ever stop.
Much good.
I mean, I could tell you about the lamb I made Monday.
Uh, my lunch was 2 hard-boiled eggs
With no salt or pepper.
and nothing on it. Yeah.
I won't talk about it. I'll just sit here and eat on it a little bit. So good and moist. Oh, whoops. Kind of dumb that druids don't start with the aquatic travel form too at level 40. I need to go back and actually do that quest at some point.
Yep.
Well, not having it just got me killed.
Yep.
I don't know if you're paying attention to the stream or not.
Yeah.
I would have easily been able to get out of that, but I can't sit there and transform into cat and bear over and over because of how extremely expensive mana cost it is to get out of that guy's ice bolts. So I figured I'll just try to out endure their mana pool. Well, that didn't work. Wow, there's someone 44. My bad says 44. Whew. I'm pretty full after that. It's so bad, not. But only so bad because that food was really good. I can't help but wonder if the chat's actually working like it should be because I just updated it today, and it seems like it's a lot quieter than normal.
I'm out of range. I don't have I don't have
What up, Knox? Apparently a new server is about to drop in about 9 minutes called Stalag to help reduce the amount of people on Herald Whitemane. Yeah, I know. I don't know if our guys are gonna actually do the swap, but yeah. By the way, welcome to the stream, Knox. I don't remember seeing your name here before, brother. If you guys are new to the content, by the way, feel free to like, follow, subscribe, or don't. That's all up to you guys, but it'd be really cool if you did. But only if you're enjoying yourselves. Now I lurk here and there when I play on private servers and such, making a tune over there as a just in case Herald is unplayable during launch. I can understand that, yeah, certainly. Let me buff this dude. My big thing is I really hope that's not the case, but I have been preaching it for a while. Come on, Blizzard. Come on, Blizzard. You know better, Blizzard. But you know, at the same time, let's be real here. It is, in fact, Blizzard. Eh. You alright?
Yep.
Spicy stir fry?
No. I just realized I'm out of vape juice finally, so I no longer need it. That was that one hit, not paying attention.
Hmm. This Ellie Shami is pulling some ridiculous damage numbers. Holy crap. Oh, that's a lot of freaking...
Alright, how long have I been doing this for? Logged on, what, 15 minutes ago? you're cooking too. These turtles are lucky. Oh, armor.
Too slippery to kill, boys. Too slippery. That gank, I feel bad for the shaman I was just rolling with. But, I mean, I'm a druid. I kept them up as best I could. We killed one of them, and then I saw 3 or 4 more alliance showing up, and I was like, yeah, okay, time to slip on by. So, being a druid, that is, you know, part of what we do, hashtag the saying, you know. What up? No diggity. What's going on? Oops. Caps lock. Cruise control for cool. No diggity. Thank you for following us on Twitch, man. You rock. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate the follows and the subscribes today. That's wicked awesome of you guys. Well, thank you very kindly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. Mwah. To all of you. You just had a fat man blow you guys a kiss. How's that feel? How does that feel? Pretty weird,
Feels
right?
pretty fat.
The good kind of fat with a pH, right?
Kisses.
Mm-hmm. Howdy, 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 boys. Howdy, ho, baby. Right.
So I'm not watching your stream right now.
You
know why?
traitor! No, I'm just kidding. What's up?
I don't have it, and you got good food.
No, I'm done
So
with
I'm
the food
boycotting your stream.
now. I'm done with the food for now, but I mean, what else? You do you.
I'm doing a boycott. And you're like, yeah, like that means something. Heard about that. All right.
Say it all the time. You gotta speak with your wallet. I mean, I don't know that I'm the entity that you'd want to do that against, because I'm already broke. But you know, I feel you.
What's up? Back up.
It's too far away.
Who's the druid running with you, or is that you?
That's a chamois, and it's Divine Bovine. I'm Gorth, the druid. The sexy
Okay.
druid.
I can't see your names. I got you on my alternate screen, just kind of over out of the way.
In case of food-related emergencies.
Oh, I got WoW up on the other screen, my big screen, so. Neck to twist all the way to the side. Get a better setup. Working on that for launch.
I'm out of range.
So we know the chat's working. Just still a little quiet today. Got a bunch of people lurking in the chat today. Bunch of creepy stalker people. I love you guys. This is still a good stream, thanks, Kaiser. I appreciate it. We've had a bunch of PvP now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang it.
That smell is
Oof!
Ooh,
Oh, that was rough.
that was a nice loot.
Loot? What do you mean? The boots?
Oh, I just got the leather that takes 50 leather to make one of.
Oh.
Actually,
Nice.
off of a super elite that makes like high-end stuff. So you got to get 50 leather to make it. I am thinking you could do it once every week or something.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not even in the Legion, or I guess I should probably go there to try to make gold. I'm in actually Pandora right now, killing and skinning things. My gear is so crap, I don't do very well in those other areas.
Got all my ears, but I still need like 6 pieces of necklace.
Nice thing about these, they drop plump intestines.
Good for
About
making
2
a
gold
haggis. That'll put some hair on your butt. What were you gonna say?
That was my phone. I put my phone on silent or vibrate or something because I'm tired of these. Up to me. I set my mouse down and it queued a macro and I killed the thing in front of me.
Hello?
I love macros.
Yes,
Let's
yes,
talk
you
about-
do.
Plump intestines. They drop off the animals. And they have sometimes weapons in them. I
Weapons
don't
in
know
their
how the thing would
intestines?
swallow a weapon, but you know, that's the theory. And it usually has 1.5 to 2 gold in it.
Jeez, they just give gold out, don't they?
Well, it doesn't always drop. It's like 1 out of every 4 or 5 mobs or so will drop it. The other reason I like doing this farming here is I one-shot everything.
If you're going for a mindless tedium, that's definitely the way to do it. I mean, it sounds boring to me, but at the same time, you're not doing it to be entertained at the very moment, so.
I'm trying to see how many times I can clear my bags. I've been clearing them. Oh, wow, I got... That last 10 minutes, I got 303 leather. Exotic leather. Skinning. It's endless mobs here. They just constantly respawn. Make 7 more of these. They sell for 13 gold each.
It's another bug reported. I'm up to like a half a dozen now. Although that
Nice.
one I'm not sure is a bug. That one might just be an inclination. Last few times I've casted Regrowth with Nature's Focus on, the thing that's supposed to allow us to ignore the interruption, 70%, da 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 da. It seems to work obviously just fine for healing touch, but for Regrowth I'm not so sure that it's working at all. Yeah, I'll upset a little shaman and try it again. Okay. He hit me, oops, twice, and he knocked me back once. See, it doesn't appear to be 70%, but I could be just getting low rolls.
Lump intestines. Sounds yummy.
Good for
So,
haggis. That'll put some hair on your balls.
These, they drop their tooths. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stacks of 20. Almost one full. Drop a lot of different things.
So you sure you're rolling priest then?
Yeah, I mean, I think that'll be the quickest for us to do our first level.
Okay, that's good. I like that. That also sets me free from tailoring, so to speak.
I like what it does. I'm definitely not doing rogue. I know I lose stealth, so it's either going to be druid, or
Well,
priest.
druid would be stealth still.
Yeah, but
Oh, we liked the shaman pair too, I thought.
I did like the shaman.
But
I
either
guess
one
I would
works.
have ghost wolf, but the priest was so much more mana efficient.
The only fear
was.
I have there is, like I told you from the beginning, because you brought in a bunch of decent gear. I was like, I really hope this doesn't, skew your opinion of the run, make it seem a lot better than it is. And you were wanding and whatnot, and Sin is going to have enchanting, so you've got your wands there. He said regardless of what he's rolling enchanter. So we got you wands. Oh, servers are starting in 12 minutes. So, but I remember, at level 7, you equip that wand that you probably got from something like a level 10 or 12 mob or whatever.
Which I would be doing.
Which you probably would not be doing in the first run, because I doubt we'd be lucky. If we're lucky enough to find a wand, obviously it goes to you. You're the only one in the group.
Oh, but I mean, like, as soon as we level up to wands, like, to do the tailoring thing to make the bags, it's easy to make the wands. You can.
Yeah, no,
disenchant.
the first wands come real fast if we're doing like RFC or whatever, and you just let all the greens. It's gonna hurt our gold a little, but we're killing so many mobs it ain't gonna hurt that much because it's got a lot of cloth in there and whatnot. So tailoring, tons of cloth. I'll be mining. There'll be a little bit of stuff to mine in there.
Well,
And
we can also, since I'm not soloing, like, I don't necessarily need to worry about the wand. We can do a dungeon run that'll get me. We can do dead mines.
Dead Mines is level 20 something, so that'll be a
The
minute.
bad part for us getting the dead mines though is that's a hike, and with it being a PvP server,
Yeah, it's a little bit of a hike.
Oh no, but we can.
Once
take
you
the,
get, I mean, even if you die once or twice or whatever, if you die, you can, just
we'll ride to Stranglethorn Vale halfway up from Orgrimmar. run
Well,
along in the ocean to get there.
You go along the coast, and you can go straight from Stranglethorn into Westfall, and go along the coast.
And the
Uh,
dead mines is right there.
it's it's a little to the right from there, yeah, but it's
I
it's
know,
still
but
a
I
little
mean,
bit of a hike, but it ain't near as dangerous. But point is, even if we die, you just res once or twice. We get in the dungeon. Once we're in the dungeon, I mean, you're in the clear. It's not like there's PvP inside the dungeon, so it ain't a big deal. But again, Dead Mines is, mid-20s. You'll get a wand before that if we're tossing him all the greens and stuff. He'll be able to disenchant up to about 50 or so points in skill, and that'll already be a really solid wand that he can craft for you real cheap like.
this guy just pulled out his mount here, and I can sell stuff, and he's sitting here, and I'm abusing his mount. Eggs.
Let's switch those rings around.
Oh,
Probably a little bit sad, but I'm sitting here selling true silver stuff, thick spider web, true silver bars, life fruit, all these things that I dang sure would not be selling in live launch. Just because, I mean, it's more wipe characters, Volatile rum, all this stuff that I would be giving to somebody in the guild because it's craft materials. It's stuff to use to make better stuff, that kind of thing. But I'm sitting here just selling them all, and it feels bad. It feels bad. It feels real bad. It feels like a small brain thing to do, But I know this is just a wipe character, so I ain't gonna waste time trying to find someone who wants it or give it away or try to work up a profession or whatever. Although I still need to put more time now into what professions I want to go. So if you're going tailor, and you're going to be tailoring and what?
a tailor, or probably herbalism, I would imagine.
Okay, and I'll be mining and skinning
Well,
at first, and eventually
if
I'll
he-
be mining
If he
engineer.
wants,
Or,
if
I
he
mean,
wants
yeah.
to do herbalism, I can also pick up alchemy. So that covers both trades.
Yeah,
I mean, well, you want to be an enchanter, though, right?
Yep.
So,
There's nothing that I can pick up that's going to go with enchanting that's going to benefit.
right. So if you do,
Well, there's any kind of crafting, like enchanting and tailoring is usually a really good pair because there is
But
no.
warrior,
are you going to be raiding dungeons?
yeah.
Okay, so alchemy, you have to make a lot of the high-end stuff in the dungeons. As you probably know. If you're going to be enchanting and alchemy, that's great because then you're like a huge resource. And I can just funnel you mats,
Here's some mats. Give us some potions. Enjoy your free skill gains.
I mean, we'll cover the cost on because you have to buy the crystals and all that stuff.
No, the flasks are easy.
Right, but you don't want to be paying for everybody's flasks.
Well, not just that. Flasks aren't exactly easy because you're talking about like in-game stuff, like you need to go around and get Black Lotus and whatever else.
All right, but if you bring the mats to somebody, as long as they're not bind on pickup mats, then all he has to do is when we're in the dungeon, then we make it 3 different dungeons. Was it Lower Black Rock or Upper Black Rock? And
I don't remember. I was never an alchemist. I just remember they needed it.
yeah, the Sholomance, I think, is one, and
Sholomit sounds right. I remember needing it for
Black
something.
Rock, or, depths. You need to make some.
Looks like the stream's going to be going down here in just a few minutes, everybody, so prepare your buttholes. Hopefully we get the world back. I don't think this is the one where it shuts down. Shut up. I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually close down till the 16th. So, I'm pretty sure we still got a couple of days to goof off. This is just a
They're
restart.
pulling it down so they can give me access.
I hope so. And not just that, I hope they're pulling it down to fix some of these bugs that we've been reporting, because there's been a bunch reported. Pardon me. Haven't slept real well, and here it is, a couple days in now. Where do I go to turn? Oh, Booty Bay. Okay.
You need to start racking up on your sleep, man.
I wish I could. I could lay down 12 hours or 24 hours and catch maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I don't sleep well. I have to constantly, sit back up because of my back, my sciatic nerves, and my da 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 da. It's just a bunch of garbage. Sleeping
I
is
need to
not a
send
very
you to
good
a
thing.
care pack. That's what I need to do.
Unless you got some good old MJ up in there, and even then, that ain't exactly fair around here. But the funniest thing, my doctor asked, "Have I considered that?" And I'm like, "It's illegal." And he goes, "I'm just asking for theoretical purposes." I'm like, "I like the way you think, doc,
Yeah.
but no, I haven't done
Come
that."
to Nevada.
Yeah, I like the way you think, there, doc, but no, I haven't done that, and I don't want to lead a bad example for my kid. So that's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Oh lordy.
It gets abused out here. I mean, it's crazy.
Tusks. Skull
It's not
splitters.
legal here,
Oh.
but you can get a green card to go buy it, so they can't really get you as bad. But to get the green card, you have to go through the doctor's office, blah, blah, blah.
I don't think that's a possibility over here yet in South Carolina. I'm not 100%
Yeah.
sure, but I know everything's moving that direction, so I know it will be. That's not a question, but
They just need to legalize it, dude. I mean, look at how much money California and Colorado made off legalizing
do you hear
it.
me arguing with you?
I think they should. I mean,
Do you
I
hear
would
me
go. I
arguing
would
with
start growing. Honestly, I'd get out of the whole cooking game. Be like, all right, I did this when I was a kid. Let's do it again.
Oh my gosh, I believe you're probably telling the truth there. Let's see. I don't remember who I turned this into because someone shared this. I think this was Undercity that I needed to bring this to. Bring the End. I want to say that was Undercity.
That's a hike.
I'll wait for the boat. Hopefully I can get across to Ratchet in the next 3 minutes before the server shuts down. Restarts. My bad.
Some PvP on my low end tunes, and I'm gonna just put stuff on the auction house to sell because I'm not gonna make it doing it this way.
I'm sorry to hear, brother.
It's an hour of grinding, and I'm like,
How
I
much
made
gold did you get?
I had a friend,
it's 130,000 gold
I've-
for a time card.
I think it was Icy Hot. He's in the Discord. I'm not 100% sure if it was him, but I had a friend who said he knew a way to get the 130,000. All he had to do was log in every day real quick. You can collect something. I think it was like sending his little guys out on missions and something else that he did, and I don't remember.
Yeah, but I don't have BFA.
Well, no, I mean, that was a Legion thing. And you have Legion for free.
I have that, but that's just stupid. I mean, and then you have to upgrade them. You spend more. You spend as much gold as you collect.
I
Honestly.
remember doing it, and I remember not, like, I didn't make a whole lot, but I didn't really do much with it because it was kind of boring. But I also didn't spend like any money on it either. But
I got one of my warriors in his garrison right now.
Garrison, that's what it was called. Garrison stuff. I remember like needing a bunch of artifact things that made your weapon stronger. I think that was another dumb thing they did is add artifacts, because then the grind to get your weapons, to get better weapons. I mean, they just totally took that out too. You know?
Yeah, and so you had the epic weapon, but it had a progression, which I
Yeah.
do like the idea that it has a progression on a weapon. But everybody had the same badass weapon.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
begin with.
What kind of artifact is an artifact that everybody gets access to, and you know, you had. I liked the customization within the like it was sort of like a replacement for talent trees.
Well,
Excuse me.
the cosmetics that they've added, where you can make something look like something else,
Oh,
kind of is your
transmog or whatever.
customization, which I do like.
No, I meant
And that-
not even like looking wise. I mean like, you remember? I don't know if you played Legion at all. I did for a short while. In Legion, you got these artifact weapons, and you could level them up and as you leveled them up, you get like, you know, points, artifact power points or whatever they called them. I don't even know. And basically, you chose whatever stat you wanted to put.
I
that
left my
artif-
druid from 100 to 110 in Legion doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's about to.
Well,
Pew, whoop. Alrighty, boys and girls. Server just shut down. We're going to go ahead and close the stream for just a few minutes. We'll probably bring it right back up as soon as the servers come back up. So we'll see you there. We'll see you live, hopefully. Until the next one, everybody, remember, you rock and boom!